Hey foodies, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my Gadget Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a bacon wrapped meatloaf, and I'll be using my June oven. Now let me tell you, I was trying to get a good picture of this meatloaf, but meatloaf is ugly, okay? So my picture's kind of ugly, but it was good. Okay, so I'm starting off by chopping up 1 yellow onion and 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. And then I'm going to saute that up in a little bit of olive oil and season it with some complete seasoning. And then I'm going to set that to the side to cool off. So now it's time to season the ground beef. I'm using this Beefy Onion soup seasoning. I'm using 2 packets and I have about, well, a little bit over 2 pounds of lean ground beef, and I've added in 1 cup of breadcrumbs, some granulated onion, followed by some granulated garlic, and then finally some brown bourbon seasoning. Then I'm adding in a couple eggs, some what's this here sauce, some milk, and then those sauteed onions and garlic. So I'm going to mix that together. Gosh, you guys are close. All right, so I'm mixing everything together gently. Don't overmix your meat, just mix until it comes together. And now I am lining my loaf pan with some bacon. This is going to help keep moisture in the meatloaf, and it's also going to add a little flavor. Now I'm going to add my meatloaf mixture to my loaf pan, and I want to press it in there really good, and I want to make sure that it's spread throughout the pan evenly so it cooks evenly. Now you want to fold over the ends of the bacon, and now I'm adding some bacon to the top. I ended up adding toothpicks to the ends of the bacon because when it started cooking, the ends curled up on me, so I used toothpicks to hold it down. Now I'm inserting my temperature probe that connects to my June oven, and this is going to monitor the internal temperature of the meatloaf so that I know when it's done and I don't overcook it. So now I'm setting the June to bake at 350 degrees, and I want it to reach an internal temperature of 160 degrees. If you're using a standard oven, just preheat your oven to 350 and bake your meatloaf for about an hour until the internal temperature reaches 160 degrees. Now I had to leave, but fortunately the June has an internal camera and I was able to monitor my meatloaf while I was gone, and once it reached the proper temperature, the oven turned off. So cool, right? So when I got back home, this is what my meatloaf was looking like. And then I decided to drain off that excess grease because we don't want to eat that. And I topped the meatloaf with some Sweet Baby Ray's because that is my favorite barbecue sauce. And I just brushed it all over the top. And then I placed it back into the oven using the broil setting just for a couple minutes. Just wanted to caramelize that barbecue sauce, and it just enhances the richness of the sauce and makes it so good. Look at that. Doesn't that already look delicious? So now all you have to do is let your meatloaf rest for about 10 to 15 minutes and then slice it up and serve it up. Yes, I know it's ugly, but I promise you it's good, and the kids went back for seconds. So good. So what do you think of this recipe? If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and help other people find my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're here and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and tap that button and click that bell so you know when I upload next. And as always, thanks so much for watching. And remember, get out of that drive-thru and get into the kitchen. Bye.